Hey guys, Jaybo785 coming to you today with a try-play off of newgrounds.com. We're going to be talking about some of the front-page video games that I've tried out, and of course giving my review and of course a play along. Now a lot of these games I've already invested quite a bit of time in, so I'm going to go ahead and show you the end style or the spoilers of it, just to warn you. The first one we have is Caribbean Admiral. Excuse me. Loading. Oh shit, really? Well, I guess it's going to take me to the front of it. Well, it's pretty much just sums up, hey, look, I'm fighting these ships, blah, there's an AP system of styling, says that you gotta end your turn, so on and so forth. They attack you, not jack shit happens. And of course, they get their asses kicked. Oh, look, he has one hit point left. Typical RPG. So as soon as I kill this thing, you're going to see that a ghost ship comes out of nowhere, kicks my ass, because my cannonball is just going straight through. It has 3,000 hit points, 50 AP. 50 AP means that it can hit me at least 3 times, return to town. You can see that all my ships are blown to hell. So, what's kind of nice about this, guys, is if you've ever played Oregon Trail, it kind of has that feel that you're going to trade goods, okay? As you unlock certain achievements, just like on your Xbox or your PlayStation 3, you're going to be able to increase your damage, reaction points, accuracy, your hull, or cargo. Now, I'm not quite sure what hull does, but I know cargo lets you carry more items. It can only carry 0 and 6. Accuracy, your cannonballs are going to hit more action points, you can shoot more cannonballs. Damage, cannonballs do more damage. Hull, like I said, not really that much of an idea. You can change your ships up. Each port has a different ship. As you can see, you got your really nice ones, you got your rinky-dink ones, and so on and so forth. You, of course, are going to have your primary ship, and then your 2 other ships. Oh, I shit my pants! And so on and so forth like that. Now, guys, what's really nice about this game is, as you go on, yeah, I know, blah, blah, so on and so forth, and you advance from territory to territory, uh, it's one of those things where at first you've got to grind a bit to earn up some money, to buy some cargo, to get your ships, and at the very end, actually during the middle of the game, it's really quite fun. It gets you really invested. But near the end of the game, it's just based off of fucking luck, which really kind of sucks to tell you the truth. You invested all this time, you invested these hours into the game, and then it's just, hey, you might hit, you might not. So, I'm going to show you what I'm talking about real quick here. One of the things that kind of sucks is near the end, you have to start using dynamite or powder shots, okay? And of course that does a ton more damage, but it costs $5,000 a shot. And at the very end, you're making so much money, it doesn't really matter that much, but at first, it's just too hard to do. So you're going to have to grind. Some people don't mind, some people do. So, blow up the ship, show you what this looks like in my turn. Of course, you have the different types of ones. You have boarding, which is just based off of chance. And of course, that can be an instant win, but it hardly ever does. Yeah, I got some cargo map. You can see that the little rice package or little corn package goes up or down, stays the same. Every time you go to a different, port, you're gonna have to fight some pirates or something like that. Okay, so let's talk about Knight versus Giant. Okay, now this game's pretty fun. Again, it's gonna be one where you're gonna grind a lot. It tends to lag as it gets really busy. I don't know why all my games reset. That kind of threw a wrench into this review, but whatever, fuck it. Basically, this is your big boss here. You can see that I'm going to get my ass knocked all the way back. It kind of has that Zelda 2 for NES feel to it. You got your mouses and so on and so forth. I personally like this one. I like the keyboard. Skip tutorial. And again, this is a game you got to spend quite a bit of time just grinding your ass off. You know, there are achievements unlocked from this too, as you can see, and they really do nothing. Um, I almost completely unlocked them all, except I think for the 100,000 gold, which I just didn't want to take the time to do, and that unlocks the Dark Knight. Now, I beat the game way before I unlocked all these achievements, so if you want to see what that does, great. Maybe I'll get a hair up my ass and decide that I want to go back and play this and get the Dark Knight, and of course I'll do the Deck and Style review. Um, you know, you can swing your sword and, of course, do one-on-one attack. But really what I found out, the best thing to do... move your ass! Or go back to his shack in the woods. That's not ominous at all. Really what you want to do first is you think that you would want to get, you know, your endurance up, or, you know, your attack or whatever, or even your special attack. And of course, as you can see, the special attack costs the most. First thing you want to actually get up is your defense. Now, I know a lot of games that's the complete opposite, especially games where if you attack or kill stuff, that's how you get experience points or gold and blah blah blah. This is not the case for a Knight versus Giant. What you actually want to go for after is defense, for the fact that if you die, and trust me, you will die a lot in this game when you first start off, is half your gold is gone. So, yeah, it goes from light to dark and so on and so forth. It basically means nothing. I think that you might unlock something if you beat it within so many days, but you're not going to. So I'm just going to let myself die, and as you can see, you can pretty much get just, you know, surrounded by monsters, and then that just eats up your HP like it's nothing. So really the best thing to do, any player of any online games knows what kiting is. You just run them around until eventually you can use your special attack. And you just keep repeating that until, of course, you can kill quite a few more off. So 80 gold down to 40, you know, and you lose one day. Again, I'm going to make this review nice and short because I took quite a bit of time on the Caribbean Admiral. But it is a fun game. I'm not going to show you the music on it because it just pings too much coming off my laptop here. But both the music on the Caribbean Admiral and the Knight vs. Giant are actually really good. And I am pretty impressed with both these games. Okay, where did War 2? Oh, fuck you. The other one was called War Games or whatever, and to be completely honest, I was not impressed with that one at all. It's basically just you start off with your little land troops. Your land troops go to little rocket launcher guys. Rocket launcher guys go to tanks. Tanks go to helicopters. Helicopters go to jets, and then so on and so forth. Each round you can, you know, buy a tower upgrade. You can buy a little admiral upgrade that increases their damage, their HP, and so on and so forth. You can increase your initial unit to start off with. The game was way too easy. The items were way too cheap. And even then, it's not really based off of strategy like it should have been. It was based off of luck. The game sucked. You know, I wasn't impressed. You can, if you have an Android or iPhone, there are a million other games that are much better than that. So it's not wasting your time on. It's like War something 3, War 2 3 or something like that. So guys, that concludes my reviews. I hope that it's piqued your interest. I hope that you play along. I'm going to go ahead and try to play Caribbean Admiral again and show you the ending of that video game. You know, and of course, play along and join. If you have any questions or comments, please post those in the comment section below. This is Jaybo785 signing off.